Hello, hello, Pisces. This is your love reading for September, well, the end of September 2025. Welcome back to Electricstartarot. This is going to be for my sun, moon, and rising Pisces. All right, so take only what resonates. This is a general reading. Now, I've already meditated and I've spread out your cards. And also, I need one little moment of your time just to talk to you from the heart, okay? Tarot has been like a part of me for as long as I can remember. It's been like my creative outlet here, my safe space, and a way for me to connect with you all um, as my favorite hobby, as my passion. But as much as I love it, this channel really hasn't grown the way I once hoped. All right. And that's okay because tarot has always been more of a passion hobby than anything else. Like I said, it's just it was time that I said, oh, let's try it out because I would do tarot on the end of my tables. And I said, oh, why not try a channel? But as it's, you know, but for now, for a few months now, something completely different has been like taking shape. All right. And I'm absolutely excited about it because this has been like my baby for almost a year now. I've been pouring my heart and soul and energy into building it up the right way, piece by piece. So when I finally do share it, you're going to see me in it 200%. All right. And here's the truth, this channel may quiet down over time. I don't know yet. I might even close it one day. Or maybe I'll just still keep coming back here and there with a reading. And that's only if the energy is right for me. All right. And if I do have time for it. But my real focus here is shifting towards this new adventure. And trust me, guys, it's big. It's something I've been carrying close to my chest, close to my heart, and waiting for the perfect moment to reveal. And when I do, you'll be the very first to know. And I'd love nothing more than to have you guys part of it with me, to grow with me, and to see what's been in the works all along. Okay? So stay tuned. Something new, something real. Something I've been building from the ground up is coming very, very soon. And I can't wait to finally let you in on it. Really, wow. Okay, enough of me. As that said, let's get into your Pisces reading, guys. Like I said, I already pulled out all your cards. Your spread is done. And sorry if you hear my dog in the back. I hope he's gonna. So we pulled out the Tower card, the Knight of Wands reversed, Nine of Wands. That was the Knight of Wands reversed and the Nine of Wands, the Strength card, and the Hermit. All right. Now, Pisces, September kicks off like lightning, lightning that's striking a calm sea here, because the Tower isn't a soft whisper. It's like a full blown collapse of something you thought was steady. All right. But this doesn't mean your whole love life burns to ash. It does mean, though, something false or unstable can no longer stand. Now, think, okay, this is either a partner's hidden truth crumbling into the open, or it's a situationship you've been hanging on to, like finally it's snapping under its own weight. All right. So you have no choice to let it go. That's the Tower moment. Things will do it if you don't do it for yourself. Things will happen. Okay. And for some of you, this Tower moment, it seems to be triggered by unexpected evidence. Maybe it could be an overheard conversation, a text left unswiped, or even a friend who slips up and says too much. Okay, just use your intuition because your intuition here will feel like it's on steroids. Okay, screaming something's just not right. And if that something feels not right, well, believe it. Okay. Following the Tower, we get this reverse um, Knight of Wands. All right, charges in like an unreliable lover. All right, the type who talks a big game but runs when accountability knocks on the door. This is screaming of someone inconsistent, hot and cold, promising passion but delivering excuses. So if you've been tangled with a fire sign, like this is just a fire sign that I'm feeling, it could be any other sign. Fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Watch for sudden pullbacks. ghosting or reckless moves, all right? Because this card alongside the Tower warns you. Really don't get caught up in the thrill of their chaos. Because what looks like a grand romantic gesture could just be more about their ego than your heart. All right, so be mindful of that. Then we have, which comes in very strong here, the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is your resilience. Because it's saying, Pisces, it's saying, I've been through the battlefield, but I'm still standing. So, Pisces, you've carried scars from love for a long, long time. But instead of breaking you, they taught you who deserves access to your heart. And this month, the rest of this month, you're going to feel hyper defensive. You'll be scanning every interaction for red flags. And that's not paranoia, it's just wisdom earned on your part, actually. But beware, okay, because being too guarded can only push away the genuine. Some of you will struggle with that. You're going to be wondering, am I protecting myself or am I blocking love altogether? Okay. And then the saving grace. Okay, we get strength here. Strength card here tells you that your superpower this month isn't retaliation or bitterness. Okay, it's actually self-control and grace under fire. If someone tries to provoke you, ghost you, or manipulate the story, you're going to actually find yourself in this surprisingly calm lion taming mode, like the card. Instead of exploding, you'll master the art of silence, of dignity, and choosing your response when it's time. And that's going to be your ultimate win here. I also feel because of the strength card, this is a Leo's card. So Leos are spotlighted here very highly. You may find yourself like clashing with one, maybe, or oddly enough, finding an ally in another. All right. It could be either or, positive or negative. Just watch out for that. Either way, this fiery energy is going to force you to confront whether passion is grounding or if it's consuming you. And finally, we got the Hermit card. So by the end of the month, you're going to be craving solitude. And this is not isolation in the sad sense, but this space it's more like a space to process what's going on with you. You're going to step back from the noise and you're going to be asking yourself, what do I really want in love? Do I keep entertaining chaos or do I walk towards something healthier? You're going to be questioning yourself a lot. So the Hermit is insisting you that you're going to see the truths that were impossible to recognize in the heat of the moment. That's why you're taking a step back. So signs like Virgo or Capricorn and even another Pisces may be guiding lights now, okay? Friends or advisors who show you like a practical perspective when your emotions are swirling. Now, what was hidden in the hidden cards? I have three cards that came out. I have the Sex Shop Reverse, the Love Story Once Upon a Time, and Caught, uncovering evidence, getting exposed, and cheating revealed. Now, listen, they speak for themselves, but I'll get into it quickly. The Sex Shop Reverse, well, this is suggesting a cooling of physical chemistry or someone pulling away sexually. Not because you aren't magnetic, because Pisces you are, but because there's something deeper they're hiding. All right. It could point to like avoidance or guilt or even distraction elsewhere. Okay. You feel the shift in intimacy, that's for sure. And that's your clue. So watch out for that. The love story once upon a time. Well, here's the contrast. Despite the drama, someone still sees you as their storybook person here. Okay. Because this card is whispering all about nostalgia or of someone replaying your connection in their head. And for the singles out there, Pisces, it means an old flame could resurface just as you're dealing with the current chaos. And for the couples, I'm feeling this is that maddening paradox. They hurt you, but they also believe you're unforgettable. It's very, wow, it's controversial. And then with the caught card, okay, bam. This is where September's edge of your seat energy peaks. All right, with that. because something hidden is surfacing. Again, this is showing another resurface. It's the message. It could be receipts. It could be a third party whispers, or even self confession. Okay, it won't stay in the dark. If betrayal is involved here, it comes out in a way that leaves no room for denial at all. So, Pisces, your role isn't to scramble for proof. The proof is going to fall right into your lap this month. All right. And then I clarified these cards, and I got the cutting edge and the behind the veil. So, this card urges you to act decisively. So, when the truth is going to drop, don't linger in this gray area of maybe it'll change. All right. This is your green light to cut ties with dead weight, actually, bad patterns, or even connections that thrive on secrecy. All right. You're all done with that. Your power here this month lies in refusing to be strung along anymore. All right. And here's the hidden plot twist here. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Even after exposure here, you're going to discover that there were layers of truth unraveling very, very slowly this month. And be patient, Pisces, because not everyone is going to show their full hand immediately. That's why I'm telling you there's going to be many, many layers unraveling very slowly during the rest of the month. So keep an eye open and keep your intuition with this, because this is your intuition is going to keep pinging you with the missing details. You're going to know when the truth is, there's missing more truth. So listen to your inner voice. And I got your writing card. That was your oracle message for today. All right. So that closes with writing. This is all about like reclaiming your narrative, journaling the storm, writing unsent letters, or even scripting the future you want in love. All right. For some of you, it's literal. Communication through text, DMs, or even a love confession could define this month. But the bigger picture here is what I'm trying, like with the writing card, I find like you're the one holding the pen. Okay, so don't let anyone else dictate the story of your love life, is what I'm feeling with these cards. And you got signs to watch out for. You got the Leo, um, very passionate but volatile. Okay, the connection can be a test of control for one of you. You got Sagittarius, cold but the unreliable one, full of charm but lacking follow through. You got the Virgo, you got the Capricorn, could be a hidden ally offering stability when things feel shaky. And you got Gemini and Pisces. Be cautious because mixed signals and slippery truths might like surround them this month. So be very, very cautious and keep your eyes open. Be mindful because Pisces, the end of September 2025 isn't for the faint of heart. Okay, it's your plot twist month here. Because what collapses because of the tower reveals who was never meant to stay. All right, what looks like betrayal uncovers your deepest strength. You're going to be wrestling with passion, with trust, and with exposures. But by the end, because of the Hermit, this is going to ensure you, um, it's going to ensure that you emerge wiser and sharper and fully aware of who deserves your love, who deserves a place at your table. Okay, so the final note here I could say is you're not a supporting character in anyone else's messy story anymore. You're the one holding the pen, like I said, and September makes sure that you never forget it. All right? So I'm going to leave that there. And wow, what a reading for the rest of the month, my dear Pisces. I hope you liked this reading. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back maybe with the, not the love reading, the career and money reading for you very soon. Once I take a moment, I have time to do these. So till then, keep shining bright. Bye bye for now.